Hi learners, and welcome to your English lesson for today. Let's begin with today's English work. In your work pack, under Tuesday's work for English, you will find a creative writing activity there. It says that you need to write a speech of 3 paragraphs in your creative writing book, explaining why we need to take action to stop global warming. Now, in our previous lessons, we have been learning about global warming, but if you want to do your own research, boys and girls, you can do that. So you need to talk about the causes, which means all of the things that causes global warming, the effects, how global warming affects us, and what actions to take to stop global warming. Your written speech must have 4 paragraphs. An introduction of 2 to 3 sentences. Then in your second paragraph, you need to talk about the causes and effects, which should be about 5 to 6 sentences. Then you need to talk about the actions that can be taken to stop global warming in your third paragraph, which should be about 5 to 8 sentences. And lastly, a conclusion of 2 to 3 sentences. Also give your speech a heading and remember to do a draft first in pencil, then check your draft and do your final copy in ink. After completing your creative writing, please complete your language work found in your work packs. You have to first cut and paste the notes found there into your language books, and you need to read and learn the notes. Let's discuss the notes together. It says past and future continuous tenses. So this is like past and future tense, but it involves continuous verbs. And continuous verbs are verbs that have ing at the end. For example, eating, sleeping, running, skipping, and many, many more. So it says here that we use the continuous tenses for ongoing actions. Continuous verbs always end in ing. The present continuous tense is used for continuous actions in the present. For example, I am eating. So can you see this is in present tense form, but present continuous tense because it has a continuous verb in it. And remember that am is a present tense helping verb, also known as an auxiliary verb, and eating is the continuous verb. Let's look at the past continuous tense. The past continuous tense is used for continuous actions in the past. For example, I was eating. So can you see it's just like the past tense, but it has a continuous verb, and the continuous verb is eating. And it has was, and remember that was is the past tense helping verb or auxiliary verb, and eating is the continuous verb. And we also have the future continuous tense, which is used for continuous actions in the future. For example, I shall be eating. Shall be is the future tense helping verb or auxiliary verb, and eating is the continuous verb. So can you see for each tense we have an auxiliary verb and we also have the continuous verb. So for the present tense we use the auxiliary verb am with the continuous verb eating. For the past tense, for the past continuous tense, we have the auxiliary verb was, and we have the continuous verb eating. And for the future continuous tense, we have shall be, as the auxiliary verb, and we have eating as the continuous verb. Then you will complete the language activity in your work pack. It says there, now complete the following activity in your language book, questions and answers. Number 1, write the past continuous and future continuous forms of each sentence below. For example, the present continuous tense is given here. He is running. And the past continuous tense of this will be he was running. And the future continuous tense will be he will be running. So you will complete questions A to F. You have to find the past continuous tense as well as the future continuous tense for each of these sentences. A says he is recycling plastic bottles. So you need to find the past continuous tense and the future continuous tense. Look at the example to help you to answer these questions. B says they are buying recycled plastic. C, I am planting trees to clean the air. D, I am turning off all unused appliances. E, she is watering the garden with bath water. And F, we are walking instead of going by car. Then you have dictionary work. It says find the meanings of the following words using your dictionary and write them in your personal dictionaries. And the words that you need to find are appliances, atmosphere, ecosystem, greenhouse, and tornado. This is the end of Tuesday's English lesson. Until our next lesson, goodbye learners.